Hey there, junkies. It's Justin, the Snap-on Junk, back at you today. Today I kind of have a video. I'm going to have a quick little haul later, but this video is just some stuff that I found on a Facebook group that I'm in that I really wasn't looking for, but after I found it, I made a connection that's personal to my family. So let me show you what we got here first. So the first thing is that I don't know how to explain this, but my grandpa was an excellent guy with his hands. His name was Basil. It's my dad's dad. He's the kind of guy, he would go to hardware stores and he would just buy little nuts and bolts. He was a really mechanical guy. He could fix just about anything. He was like a master electrician. What he did for a living is he fixed small gauges in like power plants and stuff like that, like instrument type gauges. He got Alzheimer's and died when I was a little kid. I was probably maybe 8 or 9. But we really don't have anything left from him. When he died, my grandma kind of sold everything, and the only thing that I have left from him is this Ratchet. Now, I found it in my dad's barn when I lived at my dad's house when I was younger, and somehow it came to my house, and I know it was his Ratchet because nobody else would have Snap-on stuff besides him. He had a bunch of Craftsman stuff and all that type of weird shit. But anyway, so what I thought is I wanted to restore this to, and just keep it as a collector family piece. Now, to get onto this, the date code on this was made in 1979. So he bought this 2 years before I was born, and it's still in pretty good shape. We'll get into what I'm doing to it next. So I'm going to take this Ratchet away from you, and I'm going to put it in this evaporust solution over here that I got just to kind of get off the rust stuff, and then we're going to polish this thing up and rebuild it. I already took it apart just so I can get it soaking. I didn't film that, I'm sorry, but I'll show you putting it back together. So this was his Ratchet, and it kind of means something to me, so I'm going to keep it in my box. But anyway, because like he touched this. But I got something special to go with this. All right, junkies, I'm back. Okay, so you're asking what do I have that's special to go with this, and what I found, okay, is 3 new old stock Snap-on catalogs from 1978, 79, and 80. And when I mean these catalogs are absolutely mint, like I can't explain how beautiful these are. I bought it off of a guy in Facebook group there. This is the 1978 catalog. He has a whole bunch of these for sale out there. And one thing that I kind of bought these for is after I saw it, is you can see that this catalog is made in 1979. So my grandpa in 1979, ordered that Ratchet that I got out of this catalog. And I know it's kind of like, weird sentimental stuff, but look, these are like perfectly mint catalogs. And you can see in these catalogs that, a lot of the stuff that Snap-on makes, they've been making it for a long period of time. There's really not a lot of new stuff. It's really just more trinket type things since the 70s is what I found. And the catalog's a lot thicker. So that's the 79. This is the 78 catalog. And this is the 1980 catalog. Now the catalog that I'm looking for now is 1981. I'd like to find a new old stock one just like this. I'm sure it's probably a needle in a haystack. But anyway, that's kind of why I bought these magazines or the calendars or whatever you want to call them. It's just something sentimental, to maybe your grandparents out there. You have something of them, and it just makes a connection. People don't really, I'm not the you know, I don't talk to my parents all that much, you know, but it's just because I got a lot of things going on and I'm not really a phone person. So, but anyway, I'll take you over here and we'll show you this BELCROSS system, and then we'll let it go for a little bit, and we'll see if we can get this thing polished up in this video and get it all rebuilt. I would just like to say, you know, that these catalogs are pretty sweet, and they were 50 bucks. I'll try to find the link to the guy's YouTube or the guy's Facebook page if you would like to purchase any of these. He still has some left. I actually bought another set for my Snap-on guy. He thought it would be cool. He just finished his basement. He thought it'd be cool to get these framed and put them in there. And when I tell you that these are mint, they were never opened, never unboxed out of the Snap-on box that this guy got delivered in, you know, 78, 79, 80. So he had extra catalogs, and the guy kept them that long, which is unbelievable to me. But luckily these people are doing this stuff. It's pretty cool, you know, because I am the junkie, so it's kind of like I collect this stuff, and you know, I do use it, but you know, that Ratchet I doubt I'll ever use. But anyway, so we'll move around here and I'll show you this shit that I got it in. All right there, junkies. So as you can see, I got it in this BELCROSS solution. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and this stuff seemed to work pretty good, and it wouldn't damage the chrome. Now the wrench has got just a little bit of rust on it and things like that, so I'm trying to get it off without damaging it. And then I'm going to get my buffer out and then polish this thing up to make it kind of look the best that I can, you know. You know, we got to leave it in there a couple hours, so we'll come back and check on it in a couple hours. I can tell you that I put it in there for 5 minutes, and it already got most of the dirt and debris off and everything. And the Ratchet just didn't work very good, so I bought a rebuild kit for it to put it back together. And I'll show you how I do that. It'll kind of be like Ratchet restoration type thing, which is pretty cool, you know, is part of, you know, being, you know, who I am. I'm kind of sentimental and I collect a little bit of things. So that's really it. There's really nothing you do. You just put it in this bucket, you know, and let it do its thing. So this thing has been sitting in this BELCROSS solution for about 2 hours now. It's actually done a really good job. It took all the rust off this part. Focus. Shit. Oh, there we go. It took all the rust off this thing, and this actually looks really nice. This is the faceplate, and the Ratchet's looking fucking focus. The Ratchet's looking actually not bad. So I think this is what the stuff that was on there. I've been steel wooling it, and you know, I think we're about ready to take this out and clean this all up and then polish her there. But other than that, like, it got all the rust out of the fucking focus. It got all the rust out of the inside there. But I mean, this Ratchet is, you know, 30 some years old. So what we'll do is we'll take it out there. It says you got to rinse this stuff off with water. We'll dry it, and then I'll show you kind of how I'm going to polish it up. I'm not going to bore you with how long the polishing is going to take me because this thing's loud and it's just, you know, kind of annoying. So I thought we'd just, you know, kind of brief overview, talk about it. But let me get these parts cleaned up. What I'm going to use to polish this thing up is I got my little polisher set up that I use to polish the tanks of my truck. And I'm just going to try that with a little bit of this blue compound. It's supposed to be for like high polish and scratches and stuff like that. So I'm going to just put a little bit of compound on here and then polishing it up. And then I'll get back to you we get this polished up. But you can kind of see I tried it a little bit down here and it actually looks pretty fucking badass. I mean, this thing is gonna, I think this is gonna turn out really beautiful. Like I said, I won't bore you with me polishing it. I'll get it all polished up and then we'll come back and show you how to put this thing back together. So now I got this thing all polished up. Fuck. I hope it's in focus. Look at this thing. This thing was pretty beat and rusty and beat up, like those spots that were on the side of the wrench. I got all those pretty polished up. It looks almost brand new. I'm actually really proud of myself. So, you know, I got this thing looking pretty fucking, you know, just the cat's ass. I mean, this thing's the shit now. So, you know, now we're going to get ready and rebuild this. Now, this thing is fucking pretty tricky. It's got these parts in there. I don't know if you can see that. But it's got this little red thing here. And how you put this in is really critical. So, see if we can get this in there so they line up right. Let's just try to tap this down in there. All right, now we got this in there real nice. You know, it comes with this new plate and shit. Then what we got to put in is this spring and everything. So that slides right in there. And then what we have to put on is this thing. Oh, we'll put this on first. So put that down in there. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll grease this thing up real good. What's nice about these Snap-on kits is that they give you this super lube grease. And that's pretty nice that it comes in the kit, you know. Then we'll put the cover plate on. Well, it seems like we're doing something here. Okay, so let's put the screws in it, and then what we'll do is figure out how this handle goes, because I think we got to peen this thing over. I'm not sure. These precision screwdrivers that I bought from KC Tool, these are coming in handy. I like these little things. If you guys would like to purchase any tools from KC Tools, you know, the link's always in the description. And also, if you want to donate to the page, the link's in the description and all that type of stuff. So now that we got that on there, now we can put this on. So I don't really like how this goes because I think we got to peen this thing over because I can't figure out how to get it to, as you can see there, we completely restored this ratchet, and just like I thought, you got to peen this over under here. And now I got my grandpa's ratchet looking almost brand new. I'm really excited about that. This thing looks really awesome. I'm sorry that I didn't get... I came down here and I got excited. I'm sorry I didn't get, you know, kind of like a good before and after picture, but this thing is absolutely beautiful. So, this ratchet, again, is from 1979, so it's only a 30-tooth ratchet, but, you know, I'm okay with that. It's going to stay in the box, and... you know, every time I see it, it'll remind me of my grandpa, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, like always, like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Instagram page, thesnaponjunkie.com. You know, all the links are in the description for the guys of the Big Six. And I left the German tool review guy in there. I kind of like his channel. I don't know what it is. Maybe because he does like restoration type videos like this. Also, the donate link is in the description too if you guys feel like you want to donate to the channel. I will tell you the toolbox tour is coming. I'm still waiting on some organizing stuff before I show it to you. But, you know, thanks for watching, guys. I got a quick little haul video for you. I bought some stuff that I've been looking for from my guy. Finally had some stuff on his truck. And I will tell you that yesterday I went over his house and I helped him put some dirt bikes together and all that stuff. So
we got the Snap-on Junkie testing out the 125 dirt bike promotion going on. This thing needs a little adjustment still.
Alright, when you hit the... So the first thing I bought was this little, it's for Old Painless. It's a little, you know, air hammer bit. Just the hammer part. It's just shorter than the other one I got. So I bought that. The next two things I got were to finish out my dead blow hammer selection. I needed 2 dead blows. So I needed the 24 and the 32. And he had those on the truck and he made me a deal on these. So I bought those 2. And then I needed one more ball peen to finish out my hammer collection with the ball peens. And then I have every ball peen hammer that they make. And that was the 16-ounce ball peen hammer. So I bought that one. Okay, so the next thing I bought is that I wanted to get this, the Multi-Probe Ultra Circuit Tester. So I bought that. I did a review on this earlier, but I just bought this thing finally from him. I wanted it after I demoed it, so I bought that. Which this is a pretty cool tool, you know. I won't do a review. I won't do a review on this, but I will show you. You know, you'll see me using it in some truck fixing videos coming up shortly. So I got that. The next thing that I bought was the Diagnostic Thermal Imager. It's EETH 300. So I bought the thermal imager thing just because I wanted it. I think that this is a cool tool, and it's going to be used for, you know, I can check a bunch of things on my truck just to see if you know, my gauges are working correctly and just the temperatures of things. If we're having a wheel bearing problem or the brakes, you know what I'm saying, I can test it, you know, and use this. I will have a detailed review of this coming later once I get it, you know, once I figure out kind of how to use it, you know, and what the advantages and disadvantages of this thing is. So stay tuned to the channel for that. Something else that I bought yesterday on the Snap-on truck, this is a little precision like screw or pliers set. It's pretty cool. You get this case and these little plier fucking things here. It comes like you got a short and then this needle nose one. This needle nose one's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see. All right, so you can see that that's right. It's got this pin in it. Look at that. So it keeps it from twisting when you put them together. Fucking piece of shit. So that's pretty cool. And then it's just a pair of cutters too. But this is a pretty cool little set. He had it on the truck and I was like, dude, I want this thing. The next thing that I bought is this underhood LED light. Now, I did buy the 14.412. It's just not in yet. He had this, so I bought this one too. Because really what I want to do is compare these two, you know, the 14.4 and this underhood light. Now, what I like about this one is you can buy these clips and clip another one over here and another one over here. The problem that I have is sometimes when we grease trucks, it's hard to see underneath the trucks. And I figured this would be a good thing. You could kind of hang it up in the section you're going to work in and then kind of look at it. But I want to show you guys, this light is pretty fucking tits. So we'll get it unboxed here. It comes in this huge box. But this is the actual light, and it's pretty bright, you know. It has 2 power modes, high and low, you know. And, I mean, it's pretty sweet. And also what it has is it has magnets in it. So you can take it off the base and just use it as, you know, a regular, you know, work light, which is a good idea. I kind of like tools that have multi-purpose. You can use them for 2 different things if you use your imagination. But that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, that's really all I got for today. You know, just a quick little haul to show you what I got and show you what's coming up in the channel, what we got to review and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like always, thanks for watching.